Well, thank you so much for joining me wherever you are and whatever time it is. Talking of wherever you are, I'm here in Singapore for our quote-unquote fireside chat with the orangutans still watching over me on the sofa. Oh, by the way, last week I had a note from somebody who said, where does that amazing painting come from? And you can see it's from a lady called Tracy Keller, who operates out of Brisbane, and she does amazing things, by the way. Talking of amazing things, one of the things we do here, as you know, is we review the week just gone and we preview the week coming. And it really has been an amazing week for a number of reasons. First of all, in terms of the one-on-ones that Nick and I have been involved in, they have been seriously stunning. For me, one of the things that I've noticed is how people are reporting on record Januaries and Februaries by applying some of the things that we've been talking about over the past few months, and in particular, how they've been working with significantly increasing their pricing and the way in which they articulate that. And as a result, getting some really, really significant wins, which is just awesome. And then talking of wins, of course, there's been the biggest week ever for AG in terms of wins, where after 3 years of being a finalist, finally they win the Queensland Business, the Telstra Business Awards. And not only do they win it, but go on to now the national finals, which I think are in Melbourne on the 23rd. One of the most interesting things, and I'm sure you've had a look at David's speech online, it's all over social media, by the way, where he really beautifully references what this is actually about. And yes, it's really cool to win, but really what he talks about is the privilege of being able to serve clients who do wonderful things through this movement. And so, it's really good for me to be a part of that as well. So really, really cool stuff. And if you haven't seen it on social media, just go for it and put some comments in and all that kind of stuff. Talking of going for it, that reminds me about this coming week. And in this coming week, guess what? David is going to be back on Monday for Win the Week. And some interesting stuff coming up on that. And then on Friday, there's been a really, really interesting uptick, not surprisingly, in the use of AI in our members' businesses, and they've been doing some amazing things, which we're going to be talking about as we focus in this coming month on systems and tech. So make sure you're there for Mastermind on Friday. And talking of make sure that you have a wonderful rest of Friday if you're watching this on Friday, and a wonderful weekend. And we will see you 9 o'clock Brisbane time for Win the Week on Monday. Make it great.